Rob Clayton, thanks for taking the time, and nice meet against Mesa and Mines, and I think what you expected to see from your swimmers.
Yeah, we were good, Brian. Very tired team after the training trip and time at home and then getting back in the water, but had some really nice swims. Not only great swims, but some phenomenal diving going on. So if you were watching the live stream or here at the natatorium, I don't know if everyone was picking up on the fact that Alex was right on our school record and was just a little off on that last dive. Otherwise, he would have had a school record in the 3 meters. So, just tremendous job on the boards by Alex and Tristan.
We don't talk about diving a whole heck of a lot, but they are part of the scoring that goes into the overall score. So you got to be happy when you see them perform that well.
Absolutely, and we don't talk about diving because I don't know a whole lot about diving. I mean, they're part of our team, but obviously Coach Kurnow is the expert there. But you just can't miss what they've been doing all year, and specifically last weekend, they were tremendous.
As far as the swimming is concerned, the seniors performed pretty well for you and all around.
Yeah, absolutely. I mean, and even, juniors, Gabe Bartolome was terrific. Wen Zhang, on Saturday, set a pool record in the 200 IM. I don't think he's even swam the 200 IM during his time here, but he's been on fire for sure. And then our relays were good there, winning the relays. But seniors, especially Andrew Limpert, had just a terrific weekend. And Corey Shepard is just steady. Every time he touches the water, he's ready to go. And those guys were tremendous over the weekend. So it was nice to honor the seniors. Unfortunately, Adam missed it because he was out. We're hoping that he's back. And to honor just a great job Logan has done, his team captain, and all that he's done at school, being vice wing commander, and all that he's done in the pool and all conference swimmer, and then Corey and Andrew. It was a great weekend for that. And then they really swam well over the weekend.
Can you speak to what they brought, because there's people behind them that are coming up behind them. Can you speak to what they brought to your team?
Well, they were, as we mentioned on Friday night, every single year at the conference championship, they've been the class that scored the most points. So they've walked into the program leading, and some leading by example. Those first couple of years, obviously, they're not the vocal ones as freshmen, but it didn't take long. And in fact, their sophomore year, they were totally dominant as a class at the 2020 WAC championships where we won it. And, they just haven't let up. And those guys continue to lead. If you're looking for the guys who are, working the hardest in the weight room, working the hardest in the pool, lifting the most weight, throwing down the great swims in practice, it's the 2022 guys. Year in, year out. And, as seniors, they just have combined that with being the vocal leaders as well, both last year and this year. So, they leave a legacy that hopefully we continue to grow and hopefully build on that.
Moving ahead, unfortunately, COVID protocols are keeping some of your team away from you. You're going to take a scant group to BYU, not an easy place to swim anyway, this weekend. Talk to us about that.
Yeah, we had practice yesterday with 10 guys in the water. So that's just, that's just where it's at, is guys are testing positive or have roommates, have, all different states of quarantine, isolation, etc. Fortunately, nobody's really sick. We have some guys with some symptoms, but I think we'll be all right. A couple guys we're hoping to get back by the weekend, but and the question is, well, are we still going, etc. It's important for guys to race, and team score is going to be brutal. We need everybody. We need to be great to compete with a top program like BYU. So, when you take out a third to half of our team, it's going to be rough score wise. But, we're focused on the end goal of getting guys ready to be great at the end of February. And for the guys who are healthy and able to go, we need to go and race. And we need to, take that opportunity to get ready for the conference meet. So excited for the guys who can go, wishing we had a whole team. The competitive side, we always want to compete. We always want to be, winning meets and et cetera. At the end of the day, it's all about the end of February and getting guys ready to go for there.
This pandemic, this COVID has been around now for 2 years, and you can see it weighing on people. Even, thankfully, people are not getting as sick as prior during this time. But how hard has it been for you, especially like even now? You've got half a team you get to take to BYU. How do you deal with that, and how do you deal with each separate individual who's having their own thoughts about, man, I wish I could compete right now, but I can't?
Yeah, it's I talked to the guys yesterday, and the first temptation is, we don't have the whole team. Let's pull the trip, or we don't have the whole team here this afternoon. Let's take the afternoon off and everyone get. The problem is, as soon as you do that, those 10 guys you had in the water, well, 3 of them might be out the next day. So we need to get every practice in that we can with the group that we have, and it is tough. It is tough, and it's taking a toll on all of us, and obviously we're not unique. It's taking a toll on everybody, and figuring out how to continue to stay motivated. We're fortunately in an individual sport, we have lots of consolation prizes. In other words, okay, maybe we didn't win a meet, but we had some really good swims. Okay, maybe we didn't win a race, but we had a best time, or all those kind of things. Or even maybe our time was a little off, but I know the work that I did this week and the process and the execution of my swim was good. It's just I was a little tired and couldn't get the time that I normally would get. All of those things, looking for all of that and reminding the guys of the work that they've done. We're going to be okay. We've done the work. We will be okay. We've got to keep doing everything we can within our control. And that's, so much of the last 2 years has been out of our control.
Exactly. Well, Clayton, thank you so much for the time. Good luck with the limited swimmers you'll have this weekend.
Thanks, Brian.